Oh my God.
What?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Peter Hosking. Hanush
It's
himself.
only bloody Hanush.
All right, mate.
Lord Hanush of Leaper to you.
Give him that mic. Uncle!
Well, so you can chat with Luke. I'm going to put it.
Uncle Hanush! Can we set aside our differences and have a little hug?
All right.
All right.
We may.
How are you doing?
Very
Peter
good.
Hosking, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
What an absolute privilege to be in this man's presence. He, of course, played Hanush of Leipa. But who's the real Lord of Leipa? Is it you or me?
Is it Leaper?
It's Leipa.
Is it Leiper or Leaper?
It's fucking Leipa.
I thought it was leper. That's what I think about both of you.
Well, we're all wrong.
Okay.
I've always said
Where's
Leipa.
Dan Vavra when you need him?
Well, I guess you've got the major say in that. So.
Yeah, because I am the true Lord, and you're just, watching the...
Step back.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Oh, I better watch my fucking step, or I'll be grounded, chat. We have a couple of thousand peasants watching us, so it's lovely that you could join us. And yeah,
I was just heading up to Damu to get a cup of coffee.
We were just saying Joel needs a sit.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We're going to grab a bite as well, potentially.
Yeah, they have food.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So if anyone's got any questions for Peter, who played Hanush in Kingdom Come Deliverance,
Make them easy.
make him easy.
It was a long time ago.
It was. But this is one of the things I have a question for you, because you've done, obviously Kingdom Come is part of your body of work, but you've done millions of things. Like, you've been in millions of plays.
Millions of things.
Millions of things. You've
So I'm
done
actually
loads of
doing Kingdom
plays,
Come Deliverance
films.
on Friday.
Yeah, for the DLCs. You in the DLCs?
Yeah.
You are?
Well, I guess that's what I'm going there for.
Yeah. But like, what would you say, just to kick off, what would you say one of the projects that you've done you're most proud of? And you're not allowed to say Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Well, that goes back a long way
Yeah.
because I did a play called Zastrozzi where we all had to have sword fighting scenes.
Yeah.
And we were young and energetic and we had a proper sword fencing master. And we played to sold out houses and people, why nobody got stabbed in the process, I don't know. But it was a huge amount of fun.
Better for you, Joel.
Michael was very kind to take us for a little tour of Prague today.
Yeah, I've never...
Flat right.
yeah, okay.
Slide down the end.
Cappuccino double shot?
You guys will shift down.
Cake.
Peter, do you mind shifting this way a little bit?
I'm just talking cake.
I'm going to see if anyone's, and I'm sure they will, have any questions for you, because it's rare that we would get to talk to you, and you played one of the most iconic characters in the game.
Well,
So-
yeah. Well, you know the whole story about how I got that role.
Do I?
I don't know.
Well, you might have
know
to-
Brian Blessed?
Yeah.
Well, he was going to do that role.
In
But-
fact, one sec. Can you hear Peter, guys? Because I might get you to grab the mic like this. I think. Oh, you can. Okay, good. Sorry, carry on. They can hear you. You see.
Yeah, Brian Blessed was going to do the role, and they said to me, "We don't have a role for you, but would you mind doing the motion capture for Brian Blessed?" I said, "Okay." And because they needed the dialogue at the same time, I did my own stupid Brian Blessed voice. And after about a week of that, they said, "Yeah, we'll keep that."
Oh my God.
So I got the role.
Oh my God.
And Brian Blessed did something else. I don't know what.
And your Hanush's voice is so distinctive. It's like
Yes, well, it's my Brian Blessed
your
imitation.
it's your Brian Blessed imitation. So you heard it here first, chat.
Crap.
And is there anything you remember about the games that really sticks out for you? Any scenes that you particularly like shooting? Or is it all a bit of a blur?
It was all good fun, a little bit of a blur. It's always funny when you're using like frames with marks on them to say this is a table and this bit of wood is a sword.
Have you done much motion capture outside of Kingdom Come?
No, I haven't done any outside Kingdom Come.
And that was the first time you ever did motion capture?
Yeah,
And
a great deal of fun.
do you remember the scene where you tell me off for fighting with Henry? And you come in and you're like, what's all this?
No.
You don't. I mean, this is
Oh,
why.
come on, you know, my memory's not that good. I lurch from one thing to another.
And where are you from originally? You're from Kiwi, right?
Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah.
Australia. And when did you come over to Prague?
Well, I'm always get a bit embarrassed when people ask me that because I don't speak Czech really. I try, but it's been 17 years now.
17 years.
Yeah, and it was never planned. It was just something that happened.
Yeah. I'm going to try and learn Czech myself, but the one thing that everybody keeps telling me is that you'll never do it. It's too hard.
Yeah.
And I'm finding that.
I've been living with a Czech woman for 10 years, and she speaks about 5 languages, and she has no patience for teaching.
But she translates for you wherever you go, I'm guessing. So.
No, Google does that.
Or Google.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, chat, does anyone have any questions for the real Lord of Lifer, not the future Lord of Lifer, but the actual one that currently pervades over the kingdom? Melbourne mentioned. Someone said iconic shirt.
Oh, thank you.
They love the shirt.
Thank you.
It's giving Hawaiian tropic holiday.
It's what do we say? It's about 2,000 people watching.
There is indeed. I'm just going to make sure if anyone's got any questions.
I was in Melbourne 2 months ago.
You were in Melbourne 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Nice. What were you doing? Visiting family?
Going there for my grandson's 21st birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's huge. Someone asked, did you voice any other characters apart from Hanush in KCD?
I've done a lot of voicing of different characters, soldiers in a fight or someone being caught for stealing, or lots of incidental things that I'm going to be doing more of that this week.
Nice. Everyone said you're spoilers.
What have I spoiled?
Nothing, they're just joking. It's just DLCs, which is, everyone knows there's DLCs coming, so it's not a spoiler at all. What football team do you support?
I'm agnostic.
You're agnostic.
I used to follow Collingwood because I lived in Collingwood.
Does your grandson play Kingdom Come?
No, he hasn't played that. He's a film directing student in Melbourne at, can't remember the name of the institute now, but he's heavily into that. He's not so much into games, though, I don't think.
So he's trained to be a filmmaker?
Yeah.
Nice. What did you enjoy most about playing Hanush?
Being big and silly. Silly big. Way too big.
Can you could someone think of a line? What can you think of a Hanush line that you could do for everybody they'll absolutely love? When are you going to grow up and learn that, it's drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honour? That's it. When are you going to learn that drinking with your subjects may be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honour? Can you give us that?
When are you going to learn that drinking with your subjects may be good for their morale, but it's no good for something else? I can't remember what it was.
For their honour. For your honour.
It may be good for their morale, but it's not good for your honour.
Yes! Unbelievable. Thank you very much. They bloody love that. That was fantastic. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. So, as I said, you've done loads of film stuff. You started to mention earlier, but what was your most cherished project that you've worked on as an actor?
Well, I told you that production of Zastrozzi.
Zastrozzi.
A black comedy written by a Canadian writer. Whose
What
name
year was that?
Oh, about the year the Ark was launched, about that early. Yeah, and sword fighting, when everybody knows what they're doing. It's great fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did a TV series called The Fast Lane, which was an Australian television program about two bumbling private detectives, and I played the cop who was always getting them out of trouble. That was went to 2 or 3 series, and that was a lot of fun.
Nice. And what about plays?
Well, it was Strozzi, as I said. Oh dear. Oh well, you know, Michael and I are both involved in the Zimmerman English Theatre group, where we.
This is true. So this Friday?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I've been replaced in one. I wanted to step back a bit, so I will be replaced in Conquest of the North Pole on Friday night, but I will be there to watch it.
Nice.
First time I've ever seen it.
Amazing. Well, you've been in it, but you haven't seen it?
Yeah. Been in it for about 8 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
But we've been doing these translations for 10 years now.
But Michael's in it this Friday?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so Conquest of the North Pole in Prague this Friday. Which theatre?
The Zizkov Yara Zimmerman Theatre.
Zimmerman Theatre. So if you're in Prague this Friday, you can catch Michael in the Conquest of the North Pole.
In Zizkov.
In Žižkov.
Whoa. So this is what it's like when you're famous. Is that mine?
This is not fame. Oh, that'll do, mate. That'll do. We just went across Charles Bridge and we had about, 7 or 8 people coming up to us. Because what they do is they watch the stream and then they come find you.
Wow.
Because it's live.
Amazing.
They're called
Back
snipers.
in my day,
Back in your day.
nobody had a telephone. We all communicated by carrier pigeon.
Oh, Hanush.
Carrier pigeon. It's funny.
Na zdraví.
That's Zdraví.
You don't need me in the shot. I don't know. I've got a mic, so.
So have you guys worked together a lot over the years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff have you done together? I'm talking to Peter's mic. If you can.
I remember the first time we met. It was on a student film, filmed at Białoko.
Was it? Oh,
I think
God,
you were
yes,
late.
Yes. Was I late? What a surprise. No, my character was supposed to be late.
Yeah.
Michael was late this morning, chat. How dare he be late for his lordship?
I am unfortunately. I am tardy. It's a lifelong bane of mine. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
He doesn't believe in the normal standards of time.
That's not true. I understand them. I respect them. Unfortunately, I cannot adhere to them. I first saw Peter in a show where he played the Minotaur, and it was excellent. It was in a black box. The theatre doesn't exist anymore, sadly. And it was actually a show that was done by Jim and his Logan Hillier, who ran a company called Blood, Love and Retro.
Yeah.
And Peter was excellent. He was very intimidating, just coming out of the shadows with this voice, and just this real beast.
Petr Vaněk was in that too.
Yeah, Petr Vaněk is a pretty well-known Czech actor.
Yeah.
And then we had the pleasure of spending a month building a set for Sweeney Todd. We did Sweeney.
Oh,
we worked on
yeah.
the set for
We did set building.
We did a miniature version of the 1984 Broadway revival of Sweeney Todd.
I love Sweeney Todd.
Rotating box, detachable stairs on wheels, collapsing wheelchair chair and everything, the whole thing.
Nice,
So
nice.
we bonded over that, and then Peter directed a couple of shows I was in as well.
Is that my sandwich?
Or either or, could praise your hand. Or we can split.
I'll take the hand if that's okay.
So yeah,
rid
we've
of
worked
these
together a long
leaves.
time, and then Zimmerman English Theatre, of course, for the last however many years.
And you were on Friday night, yeah?
Yeah, show on Friday. Yeah, some tickets still available, I believe.
Well, I'll need one.
You'll need. Well, we got comms. It's all right. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I think I've got a day on.
Are you allowed to say? Oh, that horror movie. What is it?
Oh yeah, Face of Horror.
Face of Horror. Yeah.
Don't actually know whether I'm in it yet, but I've
What's
auditioned
that?
for 2 roles.
Medieval horror.
Oh. Is it like a Czech production?
No, it's American director. I'm not sure who the production house is, but it's filming here, starting soon, I guess. Filming through to autumn.
Sweet.
It's got Maisie names. Game of Thrones. Arya Stark,
Oh, Maisie Williams?
I
Maisie...
believe. We may have signed an NDA, by the way, so I probably shouldn't say anything.
Oh, we never said anything. Nothing was said here. We're not talking.
Speaking of Petra Vaniak, in rehearsals for that Minotaur show, we were facing off against each other, trying to intimidate each other, and to do that, he dropped his trousers on me.
Nice.
Made me laugh.
Yeah, he's pretty fearless. He's quite a fearless character.
Everyone's angry at me for removing the greens out of my sandwich.
If you don't,
It's fucking rabbit food, chat.
if you don't like it, you don't like it. I mean, I'll have it. I love it.
Please do.
Rabbit the rabbit. Oh god, no, that's. Oh no, here we go.
That's the thing. You start something. Oh god. So when are you gonna let me have ratai?
Over my dead body.
No, that's not good enough. I want a real answer.
I don't know.
It's not good enough, chat.
I signed an NDA.
That's
an easy get out for him, isn't it?
What did actually happen? You got it in the end, but not for very long, right? Because Capon got killed. Is that right?
Which is not spoilers, it's just historical fact.
Actually, fact. Just like Radzik got horribly done in Kutnahora.
So what happens to Radzik in the end?
After a weird period where he became a robber baron for a while, he gets re-employed by Wenceslas and becomes his burgrave at Vyšehrad, and then he's sent to collect taxes from the miners in Kutnahora. But Radzik was a Hussite sympathizer, and the local Catholic priest incited the peasants. Radzik was drinking, and basically he ended up getting, he and his friends, several, I don't know how many others, were hacked to pieces and their bodies were stomped into the ground.
Charming. Lovely. That's great. If anyone has any questions for Peter, this is a rare occasion that you actually have Hanush himself to ask him anything you like. And no, we don't know anything about what's happening. Hello. I am, hello. This is Alex. Her boyfriend's over there and very shy. Well, why wouldn't he
Say
go
hello,
to...
Alex.
You should go, yeah. You should go to Kutnahora.
On Saturday.
Kutnahora on Saturday. They're having a big festival. Yeah, massive festival, yeah.
Well, they're not, are you driving?
We're probably going to take the bus, train.
Okay. And if you're here for the weekend, it's I mean, they're not that far away from each other, relatively. I mean, you've come from the US, or?
Yes, yeah, we're from Massachusetts.
Okay. But in Kutnahora on Saturday, there's a huge annual event where they have a massive parade with about 8,000 people, I don't know, 800 to 1,000 people in costume, medieval stuff. There's a medieval fair, a little bit like a Renaissance.
That's like right up his alley.
Well, tell him not to be shy. You can come over here. We'll be here for the next 10. All right.
Apparently that's Stream Sniper 16, apparently. Keeping count, so...
Oh dear. Fortune favors the brave. It does. When did you guys learn that you were playing real historical people? And did you Google the history right away? Yeah. Well, I knew immediately when they told me, because obviously it's a very important part of the game and what they're trying to do. So they made it very clear to me when I was taking the role that it was a real person. But to be honest with Hans, there's not a great deal people know about how he behaved and what he did. I mean, they know the very, very big events in his life, but beyond that, they don't necessarily know. So they've played quite artistic license with his character and his behaviour. But how about you? Did they tell you much about Hanush?
Not really, no.
No.
I turned up and said the lines,
That is fair. That is fair. That is what an actor needs to be able to do.
but you know, you guys got your faces scanned,
Yeah.
and I wondered whether I was going to get mine scanned, but then the game came out and there was...
So I'm surprised that anyone won't know this, but Hanush has Dan Vavra's face, who is the CEO, the creative director of Warhorse.
Yeah, likewise, they didn't go much into detail with Radzig. I think it's kind of, as the game has come out and people have got into it, they realise more. I've done my own investigation, I guess, but I do remember at one point when we were towards the end of recording for KCD1, there's all those complicated machinations between the Luxembourgs and Mark Vark from Arlitz and like who's what, and we're in the room with Dan Vavra before we have a day's motion capture, and we're like, what the hell's going on? Like, does anybody understand this?
Yeah. Hello, how you doing?
What's up, dude?
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah, I'm in holiday here.
All right. Are you from the UK?
Yeah.
Whereabouts in the UK?
From Bristol.
Bristol, nice.
Oh, Brizzle. All right, mate.
Say hello to the peasants.
Hello, peasants.
Little picture, yeah? Sure.
Polaroid.
There you go, come now. Nice. Oh, Polaroid, cool. Wow. Nice one.
That's not Alex's boyfriend, is it? Is that Alex's boyfriend?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think she's
Somebody else.
managed to convince him to come over.
Let's do it with everyone, yeah? Everyone in. So this is Hanush and Radzig as well. Yeah, so a big fan of the game. No way. That's a lot. I'm about 65 hours in. Not yet. Cheers, dude. Nice to meet you. Have a good one.
Are they following the stream?
Yeah. Crazy, right?
It is.
Crazy. But everyone's so really, very, very nice, you know? They're all very respectful and sweet.
Yeah.
Luke,
Yes.
do you need to hit the head or anything?
Sorry, sir?
Do you need to hit the toilet before we head out?
I should, yes, I should. Can you keep things rolling while I go?
I think we can.
Awesome. I'll be back, Jack.
Well,
Let me leave you with my mic.
That just leaves us, and you give me your mic, probably better. People don't need that noise.
Where's the mic?
Yeah, it's just through there. So we're not as adept as Luke as this.
Don't have
but,
the gift of the gab. No.
gift of the gab. Well,
Well, you do.
I've been chatting all day, but
Yeah.
so it's been a real pleasure to join Luke today on the live stream, and
My first ever live stream.
yeah, well, actually, my second. The first one was not quite as successful. Yeah, I guess just to say that I think we all generally feel quite lucky, and I think Jim was saying this earlier with Luke, that we live in Prague and to have been given such an amazing opportunity.
Yeah, it is. It's one of two great opportunities you and I have had. That's the Zimmerman plays and the Kingdom Come Deliverance. They're both steeped in Czech history.
Yes.
And both of great import to local people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was saying to Luke earlier that this second game actually has brought a lot of tourists outside of Prague as well, which is really amazing. Malishov, Kutnahor obviously was popular before, but Sasso Monastery, Trotsky, all those places that we know and have been to some of them, but never really have got the attention I think they deserve. And Prague is great, but there's a lot of other stuff out there, so
Yeah.
you can sit, yeah.
It's just gone to the
We're
loo.
staying a little longer, not much longer, because we need to carry on our journey. But yeah, come sit down. So yeah, another passion Peter and I share is cake. He's had his cake. I have not, so I might have to get a piece of cake when Luke comes back. So yeah. What else to say? I don't know.
We've got a couple of people here who might like to get onto the camera.
There we go. I'll hand the mic back to Luke. I think this is Alex and Alice now, is it?
This is Alex. And this is your partner?
Yes, this is
Chris.
Chris. I thought it was Alice and Alex, but it's Alice and Chris. Okay. Cool.
I don't know a lot about the game, but I study Czech poetry, so I'm here for that reason.
Czech poetry?
Yeah, and he came to visit, so.
Okay. Which Czech poets are you what part of Czech poetry are you diving into? How does this work?
I'm studying one poet who became well known in older years, I guess, when she's older.
Hey brother, how you doing? Don't panic. You're only live to 2,000 peasants. It's no big deal. As one does. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Bohumila Gregorová. I'm sure the Czechs will probably recognize that name.
I'm trying to put the microphone over there so you can hear what's being said.
It's got a very fiendish magnet.
Oh my God! Wow. Wait, can I ask which bits touched you the most?
Maybe.
Joel, do you mind
Oh, sorry.
putting the camera?
Yeah. Want me to repeat that?
Yeah. We've got a little fan interview here.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Go on, tell us about it.
Vielen Dank.
It's not a clip.
Oh, it is a clip. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so to date, KCD2 has been the only video game that I've ever played in a lifetime of video game playing that has ever actually made me cry. It was sublime.
Can I ask which bits made you cry?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's the same for me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
absolutely the ending with Henry's parents, them sort of walking off into the great beyond, 100% tear-worthy, tearjerker. I bawled for about 10 minutes. I texted my girlfriend here that I was having the most sublime experience of my life. I don't know why. I felt compelled to take a screenshot of the end credits just to be like, to mark how momentous of an occasion it was. I haven't gotten to play Brushes with Death just yet, tragically, just because I haven't had really the time. But I think that will almost certainly be the first thing I do once I get back stateside.
Nice.
But no, yeah. I mean, I almost cried during the store mission trying to escape as Henry in the night after getting out of Trotsky. That one, oof. I'm not good at stealth missions in general, and that one absolutely murdered me.
Do you think it's Game of the Year?
Oh, it's Game of the Decade. Absolutely, no doubt.
Game of the Decade, chat. Game of the Decade.
Game of the Millennium.
Game of the Millennium, chat.
100%.
This is Peter. Peter played Hanush.
Oh my God. Pleasure. An honor, really. My lord.
And then, of course, Michael. I think he's gone to the Louvre, but he played Saradzik.
Yeah. Just on the motto of the Lords of Lipa, I do not. I'm a very anxious person, clearly, but the motto "Audente fortuna juvat" actually has been really helping me tackle the world free of any sort of anxiety medication or anything along those lines. So it does really have a true real-world impact on poor peasants like me.
I will be completely honest, it totally works for me as well.
That's amazing.
And I feel like I have been Audentus Fortuna Juvating more ever since the game came out. So I moved to Prague a week ago. What day are we today? Tuesday? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
So yeah, I moved here last Monday. And once I decided to do it, I did it within 2 weeks. I moved, and I was like scared. Moving house is big enough. Moving country is scary.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I was like, Audentus Fortuna Juvat. Sorry.
Lubisz czeski? Do you speak Czech?
No, I'm trying though. I'm going to learn. It's going to take me a long time because I know it's really hard.
I don't know.
You're the first person that's been encouraging about
I
it.
learned it from scratch and
You did it?
so you can do it.
How long did it take you?
It's taken a
Couple of years. But
Great
that's
encouragement.
insane that you've managed to do that in 2 years.
Yeah. But you need a good teacher, somebody who's very encouraging.
Yeah.
And then you'll be okay.
I've got some lessons set up for next week, and I'm on Duolingo. And yeah, it doesn't come naturally to me. Languages, like I find them incredibly difficult. But I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Well, we don't want to bother you or take up too much of your time.
No, you
but
haven't at all. It's been lovely. Thank you.
Could I bother you for a selfie, though?
No, please. Yeah.
Wonderful. If I could get this old film to work.
You can have one with all of us.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
If if Alex doesn't mind taking it. Do you want to come in behind us here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Alex, yeah. Vielen Dank.
Awesome. Pleasure. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to steal your mic.
No worries, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you for your time.
No, pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for moving my boyfriend.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
See you guys. Bye.
Thank you. Ciao. All right.
Sweet.
Studying French.
Did you pay? I can give you some cash if you want.
Yeah, we'll work it out later.
All right. Sweet.
Oh, you've handed me the microphone because you're concentrating on cake.
Yeah, I'm concentrating on cake. Yeah. As I said, we share a love of cake, Peter and I.
So that lovely lady named Alice, who never got onto the... I think, did she get on the screen? She's studying Czech poetry.
Czech
Yeah.
poetry, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Crazy.
Who apparently wrote a poetry book late in her life when she was only in her 80s and going blind.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So there it is. But actually, to answer the question that many people have, why do Radzik and Hanush always sit so close at the table? It's because there's only one slice of cake and they have to share it.
Law drops.
Cool.
Nice.
So I
what's
mean,
next?
I really want to share the clock with you.
Yeah, let's do the
astronomical
clock.
because that is like literally my favorite.
Well, it'll start
in clock.
chiming in 20 minutes.
Then we can make it.
Should we do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Might as well.
Yeah, cool. Are you tagging along with us, or are you going to head out, Peter?
I have things to do. I'll
He's a busy man. He's got
tag along a little
rat eyes to
while
look
and
after.
then say goodbye.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful.
Okay, hang on, I'll just finish my cake.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't finished his cake. Quick.
That's all right. I can be quick.
Ready for round two, dude?
Yeah, ready to ride.
How many people watching now?
2,000. It's more than any theatre production I've ever been in.
I always think about that. Imagine if you could teleport those people into a space and look out.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people. Fills the stadium. So I have many channels, so I'll just put it on Twitter. I'll talk about it on other streams. So if I'm streaming already, I'll be like, catch this one tomorrow. I'll put it on Instagram. I'll put it on TikTok. You got to be. I'm a techie. I'm a tech head. I'm also an idiot, but it is what it is. But the peasants are very loyal. Oh, 3,000 with YouTube. Wow.
Oh, that was 1,000 since I joined, was it?
Once Hanush turned up, it went crazy.
That's it. They heard
The
Hanush
power
was
of
here.
the power of Lifer, chat. The power of Lifer. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're going to go see the clock. There's a very famous clock, chat. What's it called?
The Orloy.
The
Is
Orloy.
kind of the local name.
It's an astronomical clock, and every hour it comes out, and everyone gathers around and watches it. It's like a little.
Yeah, but that's the bit that people come for. But the clock itself is actually the amazing thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you,
So
there was a bit of a controversy when the saints were repainted because they looked too much like the painter's friends. Did they change them back?
Yeah, not the apostles. It was when they repainted the calendar dial. Because it's actually repainted 3 times, I believe, since it was originally done by the Czech nationalist artist. Oh Christ, names. What's his name? He built the next Manes, Alphonse Manes.
good.
But anyway, yeah. So the last artist who repainted it, he drew his dog in, and he repainted the characters' faces of his family and friends. and his response was, they were like, "Why did you do that?" He said, "Well, you told me to repair it. You didn't specify how."
Cheeky bastard.
Cheeky.
Sorry, are you Luke
Oh
Gale?
my god. Oh my god.
Are you? It's Dadsick.
Hello.
Hi, my lord.
James
my lord.
Beaumont.
Yes, it's
James Beaumont.
Sir Hans. Oh,
It's really
Hi,
missing
guys.
Henry.
Oh
Henry.
my god.
our hero Henry.
What's happening, chat? It's almost like it was planned.
Hello, man. Hello.
Look who it is.
chat. Hello, everybody. Hi.
For anyone that doesn't know, please tell them who you play
Hang
and
on.
who you
I'm
are.
gonna give you the mic.
So my name's...
Hang on.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just hold it for a moment.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can you walk back up?
Yeah, let's go this way. So for those who don't know, my name is James. Hi. I'm an actor in KCD2.
Thanks for
I
doing
played George, or David for the Czech listeners, players. One of the bards, the naughty bard. I'm also the guy who seems to give all of the bad news in the game to Eric and to
Is that
King
scene-
Sigismund. Spoilers.
The dog scene where Eric beheads the
Yeah,
dog.
I might have been
You're
slightly
the
responsible for the dog death. It's
What's
possible.
the line where he's like,
Who? He mentioned something about Lord Cobbler and his bastard. That's that Lord Cobbler and that bastard.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Me?
You're not the bastard, but you have a
I am the
bastard.
cobbler.
You're the cobbler. You are the mayor. Yeah. So you guys have just been walking the streets.
yes.
Wandering
yes.
the streets.
We
we
got
got here.
mobbed
Yeah.
on Charles Bridge.
You got mobbed.
We've seen Eric.
Was it? It was getting a bit 28 days later, was it?
And then
quite
Peter's
honest.
joined us for some lunch. We've had a nice
Yeah.
lunch.
Excellent.
We
You saw Jim.
Hi.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've lost Jim. I wanted to give him some more bad news.
No, we didn't lose him. We defenestrated him straight off the top.
Oh, he went straight out of a window, yeah.
Quite apt that a dog actually approached Jim and was very nice to him. And we
Right.
have now PR proof that
Jim doesn't actually kill
doesn't
dogs.
actually hate dogs and kill them all the time.
So,
So that was good.
yeah.
But,
So we're
yeah.
very happy to have Luke here in Prague now.
Oh, thanks,
One of
James.
us. One of us.
One of us.
He's become one of us.
I have.
It's
Yes.
excellent. Yeah.
And it's an absolute joy. It's a joy to be here.
Join us.
Come hither to the Czech Republic. Yeah.
But when
we're happy.
when I've been saying like, there's this kind of group of wonderful actors in the Czech Republic
Yeah.
that have voiced many of the voices in the game. These are the people. These are the people.
We are the people.
Yes.
We are the. No, that's
So we're
not-
just going to head over to the clock now and watch.
Oh, you're
that.
going to the Orloy.
the Orloy.
What great facts have you got about the Orloy, Mike?
Oh God!
no.
What
You got 'em
facts,
lined
what
up?
facts doesn't he have? This guy.
Too many.
Michael knows everything there is to know about Prague.
Here, sorry, I gotta stop here.
Are we stopping here?
This is a Twitter thing. The evil gang. I have to do this.
Oh my God!
Evil gang. Hello. Dobrý den. Já musím koupit ty čapice a ten, jak se řekne to v česky? Zástera, prosím. Yeah, so we know what this is about, right? Steak, red wine reduction, some roast potatoes with onion, garlic, asparagus, and Michael.
This one.
Jo, to je moje jméno.
So I do the same thing?
Yeah.
Sexy shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. In the same color, yeah.
A tenhle nemůžu koupit, protože my máme málo čas.
Jo,
Můžu to...
takhle, jako u pasy.
Jo.
Care to explain what's going on here, Michael Pippin?
So I like to cook, Luke. And I said that I was cooking on Twitter, on X, and someone said, what did you cook? And somehow I managed to, because I don't know how X works properly, repeat it 4 times into different people's feeds. And so now it's become a thing.
Okay, I see.
So, and some of the evil gang were here last week, and they saw this, and so I'm...
The evil gang clearly picking up on some kind of in-joke here.
I am buying the apron and hat just to please the evil gang. So the clock. Oh, we can start talking about the clock already. We're going to see it go off in about 12 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is perfect timing because then we'll get there. The alloy itself is actually 615 years old. 70% of the mechanisms are original. And although it runs on an electric motor now, it still actually tells the time accurately, which is just insane.
And is it true that they put out the eyes of the guy that created it?
Well, there is a nice legend that says that one of the makers of the clock, Master Hanush, actually, was rewarded by the town council by being blinded and having his tongue cut out. And apparently he then got his revenge a few months later. He went up there and he fiddled with the mechanisms, and the clock stopped working for over 100 years because he couldn't figure out what he'd done. It's a lovely legend, but there's not much truth in it, I'm afraid. Yeah, sorry. The nerd in me has to say it's not true, Peter. It's not true. More bad news. More bad news.
Just an apron or a shed side as well?
Chapitza Dachio.
He's actually buying.
Yeah, he's committing to the bit, chat. I hope you're proud of it.
Hello. It's okay. It's okay. It's enough. For now, I might have to come back for the hat.
Chat, if you've got any questions for Mr. Beaumont, now that he's here, please do chuck him in and I'll throw him his way.
I am naturally bald, if that's one of them.
Hey!
I'm a stream sniper.
You're a sniper. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I just watched this stream like an hour ago since I was at school.
Yeah?
And I just came here because I love your work.
Don't skip school, dude.
I didn't.
Don't skip school.
I didn't.
You wait until school finished.
I waited until school ended.
Stay in school.
Well, we're joined by like almost the entire cast of Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Great.
Here. Yeah. So you a big fan of the game?
Yeah, I'm really great.
Well, here we have James Beaumont, who played many of the characters.
Oh.
Hanush.
Oh my god. Yes.
And Sarantic back there as well.
Danzig.
Nice.
So
I would ask of you for an autograph.
Absolutely, sure.
And a selfie, if I may.
You may. You may. There you go, buddy. Do you want one from the guys as well?
Of course.
Go for it. Go for it.
Do you want another page?
So, which is your favorite, the first or the second game?
To be fair, I played the first game and I finished it like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I loved it because it's so great. The system of battle is just great.
Yeah.
They made it look real great.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for the second game. I have it, but I did not play it till I finished the first one.
Good idea. Good idea.
Because I didn't want to spoil any events that will inspire there.
That's
so
fair.
yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
We should thank you for indulging me that moment.
No worries. No
There's
worries.
gonna be a lot of
Pleasure.
happy.
Pleasure.
I'll have to
What
pick
was
the
your name
hat
again?
Michael.
Michael. Nice to meet you, Michael.
Ciao, Michael.
Hello.
Nice. We're just going to head over to the clock now.
You're Sir Ratsec.
Correct.
Yeah.
Peter, you want to sign?
Yes.
I have.
Sign
You have?
there.
Should we get a little selfie?
Yes, of
I
course.
can take it for you if you want, and I'll hold it up here. Is that all right? Or do you want to do it? Right. Jump in, guys. Jump in.
It just the sun is.
Look at the state of that phone.
There you go. Hey. Great.
Thanks a lot.
Pleasure. Thanks, Mikhail.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Let's hightail it to the clock.
Oh, that is yours. I'll on my way to Orloy too, so I'll stick around for a bit.
Okay, cool.
You're dragging on the ground there.
Well, to be fair, I am an aspiring voice actor.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, Mikhail, what's your thing?
Yeah, that was on my phone. Thanks. Because I can manipulate my voice real great.
Sweet.
So I can do like a deep voice.
How long you got, James?
go like really high, so I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You've got quite a range there, buddy.
Yeah,
We're going to do the clock and then.
Right
out
now,
of the
I'm
centre.
working on kind of a
And you're busy till later, are you?
hotel
Uh-huh.
kind of project. Since there's a little Czech production out of voice acting, since everyone just skipped to English one. I don't really blame it because it's great.
Yeah.
The voice acting is great, and it's like a musical.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, you guys have, in the Czech Republic, you've got some great voice actors. The guys that voiced characters for Kingdom Come are brilliant.
Yeah. And a lot
Alrighty.
of faces of actors are in the KDC.
Yeah.
And also, a famous YouTuber in Czech is playing in the game.
Yeah.
The KDC too.
For sure.
Called Agrielis.
Uh-huh.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, nice.
The Czech community loves him. And that's the online.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Luke,
exciting.
my suggestion is we get in the archways. We'll still see the clock do its thing, but it's
Okay.
less sunny.
Cool.
And also not as busy.
Great. We're going to have to crack on, but it was nice to meet
Yes,
you, dude. Thanks.
it was
thanks for
nice
coming by.
meeting you too.
Cheers, dude.
Have a good day, Michal. Ciao.
Have a good day.
You too.
Also, Seratic is my favorite. I'm not gonna.
How
lie.
dare you? How dare you? No, that's fair
not
enough.
gonna
That's
lie.
fair enough.
Does outrank it?
He does have. Does he? Does he?
I do have rank.
Wow.
Silver mines over that little puny tower.
Hans is like.
It's not about the
second.
size of the tower, James.
That's true.
It's about what you do with the Dominion.
Cheers, dude. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye, Michal. All right. What's going on here? Yeah, just follow me, guys. Just
For
follow
the
me.
sake of Joel, I think it's only fair.
It's okay. It's okay.
You sure?
How long are we going to wait?
I think another
It's like 5 minutes.
6 minutes.
5 minutes.
Let me just test the ranges there. We're good. We can stand like that.
Well, my suggestion is we just get here into this archway. Because it's just a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit
This
outside.
this could not be.
Excuse me?
More touristy if we tried.
It's nice.
It's nice to do
Nice.
touristy things.
Yeah, exactly.
Every once in a while. It's nice.
Okay.
I haven't done this since I think I first came to
Sto
Prague.
volením. Sorry,
10
pardon.
years.
Promiňte.
So like, I guess
Sorry,
every 10
excuse
years
me.
I'll do this.
Excuse me.
Yeah, nearly, just about.
Yeah, so
I was but a child.
it's okay. You're short. Can you go in front? Because you're shorter. You come round.
Sorry.
Got to look after the shorties. My mum's one.
There we go.
My mum is 5 foot tall.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so chat. We're dropping some more lore here from Mr. Pippin.
So, hang on, I've got too many things in my hand. So, as I said before, the clock is 615 years old. It's the oldest functioning clock of its type in the world. It's actually the third oldest astronomical clock that's still around, apparently, as far as I understand it. And it hasn't been working the whole time, but 70% of the mechanisms. And you can go inside the tower, you can actually see the mechanisms. But what people wait for, and what everybody here is waiting for, is that on the hour, basically, 4 of the 8 statues on the outside, which were added in the 17th century, start to move around. And it tends to be a little bit disappointing because people have these great expectations of some massive display. And not understanding the clock itself is the deal.
Someone said the graphics look really good.
Yeah. Yes. So just to go through it real quickly, the calendar dial at the bottom there, we've got the symbol of the city of Prague with 3 towers and an open gate. We've got astrological symbols. We've got the pictures of the farming months. We've got 365 names because the Czechs celebrate a birthday and a name day. The clock itself on the outside, we've got a black ring with gold numbers, which tells you old Bohemian time. And I don't know, Joel, if you can just get them that there. In the top, just on the top center, is the sun, and behind the sun actually is a hand with 2 fingers pointing at 17 o'clock. 17 hours ago, the sun went down, and that's when the old Bohemian day starts. That ring constantly moves the whole time, because actually, obviously, the days get longer and shorter, and it has to move to stay in the relatively correct position with the Roman numerals, which don't move. And then over the top of the clock, we've got the astrological signs again, the sun and the moon. We've got the moon there, which is mainly, it's on the bottom right there, guys. I don't know if you can make it out on the stream, but it's mainly silver, almost half black, and that's because it's rotated as the month goes by to indicate what phase the moon is in. Full moon is coming up, or was just, I don't know when full moon was. Is it coming or has been? I can't remember. That moves around the astrological symbols, so it tells you which astrological sign the moon is in. So right now it's between Pisces and Aries. And this whole astrological ring, the sun and the moon move around the clock every single day, because it also shows you the transit of the satellites in the sky according to their motion around Earth. Because 600 years ago, that's how they figured it worked, right? These days, Luke, we all know the Earth is flat, and it stands on the back of 4 elephants that are on a turtle that swims through space.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Thank you, Terry Pratchett. And then the last way of telling time is the sun. And basically, next week, you'll only see the tips of the fingers of the hand, because the sun is at its longest day. It takes basically 73 minutes for an hour to pass. Midwinter, it's 47 minutes for the hour to pass. So in the winter, it comes in, makes small circles. And underneath planet Earth there, we've got that black crescent. Nighttime, 2 brown arches. The one on the left is sunrise, the one on the right is sunset. And with those blue sections and the black numbers there are the unequal hours of the day. And this is 615 years old, it still works.
Round of applause for Michael Piffin, everybody. Wow. What a spiel.
It's my favourite thing in Prague. And everyone here, they're going to stand watch this in a few minutes, and the clock going to do is ding, 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 and nobody's going to cheer. And it really is it's quite amusing. So it's actually pretty much...
Right, 1 more minute. Yeah.
Well, that's what I normally do, is I start clapping and cheering and see if anyone joins in.
Yeah, I'm going to do it, definitely, yeah.
In about 40 seconds. There it is.
Okay, chat. You ready?
I mean, besides that, guys, the old town hall here is just absolutely stunning. Piece of architecture. Or various
it's a historic moment, chat.
All right, so the 4 figures at the top, we've got on the left-hand side vanity, and we've got usury, we've got death, and basically the Ottoman Turkish Empire represented by this guy playing a guitar. So Islam representing pleasure.
I'm going to really send out the vibe of getting everyone to join in, right?
James has got his timer set. 3, 2, 1. Oh, they're behind James.
The astronomical clock
they're
is
not
quite atomical.
Then it's not atomical. It certainly isn't running on a satellite as your phone clock is. So. Here it is. At the top, we've got the Walk of the Apostles.
When should I cheer?
When the cockerel goes, ha ha ha.
When the cockerel goes, caw, caw, caw.
I'll get out of the way. I've seen this before.
You ready? Yeah? No? Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! All right!
Clock you rock, clock you rock, clock you rock, clock you rock. As you can see, the stunned silence. Still, people are just.
A second embarrassment for myself. Second-hand embarrassment for myself.
Carried it off well, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You've started a new trend.
I think some people joined in, for sure.
I did.
Yeah, it wasn't embarrassing.
There's always that lull though, where everyone kind of goes,
yeah.
I guess that was it. All right. Guess we'll be moving on.
Well, that's why I wanted to lift the energy of the. Okay, that was great.
All right. Okay, so Peter's heading out.
Bye-bye, everyone. Lovely to meet you all.
Say bye to Hanush.
Ciao.
Peter, thank you so much for coming. Mate, thank you. Really appreciate you coming. And everyone really appreciated you being here. So
see you, Peter.
Thank you.
Friday, you coming on Friday? Okay.
Better be good.
I better be good. This is from my friend and director. It's like, this better be good. I'm like, okay.
Bye, Peter.